Okay, it started back in 1968, and I was sitting in the Platters Coffee Bar in Reading in 1968, in the window, I should add, with Roger Strevens, I was playing a bit of guitar with at the time, and we were just going to go out and do an audition for something, and I just thought the name Tudor Lodge would be good and suggested it to him, and so we became Tudor Lodge in 1968, probably a Tuesday. I'm not sure.
I don't remember that. I thought it was something to do
Well,
with...
you weren't there.
Well, look, no, I know I wasn't. I know I wasn't there. But the point is, I thought it was something to do with a Tudor Lodge folk club that you were going to play at.
Well, the audition was going to be at a bar called the Tudor Tavern.
Far be it for me to disagree with John. But, you know, because obviously we agree on everything, don't we, John? I just thought I'd put my oar in there.
Yes, of course we do. Of course we do. Anyway, we've been together now since 1980.
92 years.
Not quite 92.
I was a mere child.
92, that would make you 105.
Yes, I know, I feel like it. No, yes, since 1980, yes. I was singing in a most beautiful way, I have to say. I was singing in a most beautiful way in a little club in Recklesham.
Yes.
And John and Tudor Lodge saw me, and they were so smitten with love for me that they had to take me on as a band member.
At the very beginning, I suppose people like Ralph McTell, Bert Yance, John Renbourn, it was born out of the so-called folk revival that was happening in the 60s. So that was definitely the early influences. I think that's changed a lot over the years, because from that I wrote about half of an album we did at the time. And then after that, or a year or two after that, for some reason I just wasn't able to come up with stuff. Luckily, Lynn coming along in 1980 was just really pretty much at the beginning of your music writing.
Yes, it was.
You'd done a bit
Absolutely,
before, but
yeah.
And over the last sort of 30 years, it has developed incredibly. You listen to the albums now that we've done over the last 10, 15 years or so. And they're just beautifully crafted songs that Lynn's been coming up with. So thankfully, the fact that I couldn't come up with stuff didn't matter for Tudor Lodge, because
it's his age.
Lynn was doing. Well, you say that, but I like to think that brings a certain wisdom.
Ah, I see.
With it, yes.
Yes.
So I'm a wiser man. Well, it's two things. Firstly, yes, it's lovely to be able to do something like that, but secondly, it's just nice to have the chance to play. And so, it's very difficult to say no, whatever it is, because it's another chance to get out there, play the music.
Well,
it's a mix, isn't it?
It's a mix, yes. It's a little bit country, a little bit folk, a little bit easy listening, a little bit nostalgia.
Yeah, acoustic music is probably the best generic. It's so hard because it's not folk. You can't call it folk music really, and it's certainly not pop music. So
no, it's sort of self-penned songs really about life and love.
Yeah, and occasionally the odd sort of 60s thrown in for good measure, just for a bit of fun, and people like to sing along.
They do.
So yeah.
There you go, changing your mind again. Here I go, sitting here wondering when skies were blue. Days never seem to end. Everything seems so much easier then. There you go, hurting a chance remarks. Here I stay, wondering why it smarts when skies are blue. Days never seem to end. Everything seems so much easier then. When you're not moving too signs when the die was cast did nothing. Well, there you go. Too fast, you're moving far too slow. We saw the signs when the die was cast did nothing. Well, there you go. There you go, busily wondering why. Here I go, remembering days gone by when skies were blue. Days never seem to end. Everything seems so much easier then. We saw the signs when the die was cast did nothing. Well, there you go.